8:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just gonna share it to everybody, including my motherfucking self. Unstable. Yeah, I can see it being unstable. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hey, what y'all doing on this Saturday night? It's Saturday, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's going on? Veronica, I love your profile picture. I had a moment. Hey. This is the first time I sat down today because I rearranged my entire studio. And I didn't have to go through that much effort. Hello. I don't know how to say your handle. I'm just going to call you Blessed. If that's all right. Hey. Hey, Phoenix. Oh, God, no. I'll do a video. I'll show you later. I'm all hooked up. Everything's all hooked up. Hello, Lola. Are y'all ready to I know some of the girls are in the group that are mamas. Y'all ready for Mother's Day tomorrow? Does anybody do anything for Mother's Day anymore? Candy. Nope. Phoenix says nope. I was gonna play music in the background, but I've never done it before. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Nina says no. Well, we're down to deliver some messages tonight. For no motherfucking reason at all. Sleeping in counts. Sleeping in does count. Not really. Crowds are ew. Most crowds are ew. I mean, our crowd isn't. Should I speak up a little bit more? I don't know why I'm whispering. Sophia's sleeping. We're trying to be quiet. Mother of Drago. Mrs. Lacey. I'm just going to call out handle names. Matthew. Do love a Matthew. You know. Love messages. Bella. Luna loves messages. Hello. It's fine. You're actually pretty close. I don't remember. Oh, because I'm talking, right? That was 5 seconds ago. I won't remember anything that I said. Do you know why my psychic abilities are not as strong as they used to be? I mean, it's generally life. Johnny Blaze. It's to put it very simply, it's generally because lives and trauma happens in that life. Yeah, stress. And stress is silly. It's just silly. We got too much to do. We don't need to be stressing about things. Easier said than done, though, right? Right. So I'm just going to open up the channel, I don't fucking know, channel wavelength. We're going to see who comes through. So if y'all want to hear from anybody, make sure you throw it out there to the universe. Also, if you're new here and you see me go off screen, it's because TikTok, thank you, doesn't allow the smoking. You know what I mean? Flick my bick. Now, every time I light my cigarette, I'm going to think about Veronica. Thank you for the roses and the taps. I genuinely, hello, Miss Salvage Designs, Divine Designs. Still. Moesha, is that how we say that? Thank you. You are as well. And I love your name, even if I'm saying it incorrectly. Okay, so we have somebody here with us. I don't know why I get all these people. I'm fine with it. I'm just talking out loud. I said it right? All right. I have a younger male here. And you're a Pisces, March 11th. I'm a Pisces moon. But don't tell anybody, okay? Well, welcome. Welcome. I hope you vibe. And you as well. But I have a younger gentleman here, and he is, no, I'm an Aries. I surely am. But he is over here, and he is talking about how he transitioned. And he said, like, it's hard with TikTok because TikTok kind of like doesn't let you say specific things. But he had a hand to play in his transitioning. With a pew pew. It sounds ridiculous when you have to censor yourself. He's actually here for a male. So any males in the audience? And I think I saw somebody say, I don't know if it, yeah, consciousness is rising, said Christian. And I'm like, I don't know if that's his name or if he's just connected to a Christian. Either that or it's Tristan. And if it's Tristan, then that's connected to Angela. But I have never spoken to this gentleman before. So, he's got to be under 30, though, by looks of it. He's got like regular dark brown hair. He's tall-ish. Maybe a little bit under 6 foot. No, Brian's not ringing a bell. I'm not getting a twing for a Brian, but it was like Christian or Tristan. It's something with that, and it's a male. We'll see what else he wants to say. I would take Christopher, but like he took right at his own hands with a pew pew. And there's other details, but that all has to match as well. And he's coming through for his friend. So we're not blood related here. He's just coming through for his friend. He's connected. He's actually connected to the month of May as well. Hello, Danielle. He's connected to the month of May as well. And sometimes that can be like a birthday or an anniversary. It's just, there's a connection there with the month of May. He also had a daughter, which might be connected to May as well. And all of these, by the way, if you're new here and you get, somebody comes through for you, whatever, go over on my page and go to my my YouTube, because this will all be just reposted on YouTube tomorrow or usually within a day or so. Happy Saturday to you. Now I have an Uncle James coming through. Tall man. He's definitely 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Uncle James. And I don't know if he's connected with a Marie or a Mary. I say connected with. What I meant was connected to a Mary or a Marie. Not new, been watching. Yeah, you have, Cole. I know your face. And I love and appreciate you for it. No, I have not talked to this man before. And he's like Uncle James. So Mary or Marie can be somebody that he's connected to, but I actually felt like it was somebody who's connected to the name of somebody in the in the live. But if you're anything like me, like some people, like, you just watch, like go in. So y'all matter too, just so you know. Hi, Lisa. Janet Bradley has joined. Brad. Ooh. Matchmaker right there. I need to watch what I say. I don't want to become the soulmate reader again, okay? When are they coming? So we're just going to hang out with all of them, apparently. It's been a long time, Lisa. It's been a long time. But I really didn't go anywhere. I just went silent. But I'll tell you, I was actually being productive while I was silent. I finished my book. The last chapter dropped, what was it, yesterday? Yep. And I have I shouldn't say but the girls and I, we've been teaching. The girls and I are dropping a series in May as well. Like, there's a lot of fun things to look over there on the Tubi Tube. It has been a minute. Hello, Natalie. Natalie, we got James over here and Tristan Christian in the non-physical. The book is absolutely a true story about my whole entire life up until 2021. And then the series that's coming out is everything that happened after 2021 and why a bitch has been MIA for so long. So it's quite interesting. It's all a good fun learning expansion, breaking your brain and then putting it back together again type thing. Does anybody have any specific questions? I'll just answer questions, y'all. I want to hear your testimony, Brown. I love testimonies. I'm a walking, living, breathing testimony. I mean, with good reason, I'll go to a haunted location, but like I am, I'm team Earthbound. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get them to a place of peace if they're willing, but it takes so much time. Dex, what's happening in my relationship? Well, I have a couple of my girls are watching. Show me some emojis, girls. Like, Phoenix is here. So this is a group effort here, just so you know. So if any of my girls get any information for any questions that you may have, they will come on and explain them to you, or relay the messages or whatnot. Could I come up? I forgot what your question was. Let me scroll back. It's hard when there's a lot of comments. DM me or go over to my website and send me an email, whatever's easiest for you. But this is also my only account, so like, DM me and let me know. I've had this attack from coworkers. Can you see where it's coming? Like a spiritual attack? All right, let me take a second here. What happens to the souls? Lisa said, what happens to the souls that leave at their own hands? Everybody is very, very different, but yes, I do. Everybody's very, very different, but they just sometimes they stay on a loop, which is sad. Sometimes they just go about their business like nothing ever happened. They're usually, well, I shouldn't say usually. There's a whole experience with like in between people in Raised by Spirit on my YouTube channel, but some of them are like in self-created purgatories. Some of them are on loop. Some of them are just regular and they do whatever. Like I had 11 earthbound children in my last home. It was crazy fun. And I had one really, really mean dude that ended up being like one of my homies. His name is Thomas Ray. And he was in his own like self-created purgatory because he made really, really bad choices. He had a lot of trauma. It's usually trauma and fear that makes people stay earthbound. So it's not necessarily if it's at their own hands or not. Sometimes that's written, believe it or not. There's always a bigger plan. Yeah, Lady Danielle used to help Earthbounds navigate your purpose. Deck wants to know anything in her relationship. I am asking all of these things, by the way. Seeing to get it, if I can get an answer, if I get an answer from anybody. Who is in the one now? I have a recently passed woman, elderly woman, that's coming through. And I mean recent, like within a couple of weeks. She's talking about the name Carol. She transitioned in her home. It was something that was heart related. I'm pretty sure it's Carol. It might be Karen. She's in a peach shirt. Usually when their clothing is real specific, I would take Cheryl for shizzle. But usually when they show, like when I have to explain what they're wearing, it's usually because it's tied to like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a peach blouse with like off-white beige number 5 slacks on, but she's elderly. She's got short gray hair. She is coming through for a female. Hopefully my internet's working. She is coming through for a female on the 2nd. And the funeral was today. Your aunt's name was Carol. Let me see if I can just get one other thing just because I want to make sure she's, she does. So there's a family. There's a female in the family and her name is Jessica. Living. Could be you, sister, whatever, cousin. It's a family member. So I know there's a little bit of toss up there between Tammy and Meow Mama. And your handle is very long. I need Veronica for that one. Okay. So you're Karen, your aunt just passed. We have a cousin named Jessica. It is Coral. I would take Coral. And it's a blouse. Bitch. She's very like classically poised. It just happens. Per her obituary, she passed in her home. Sisters Jane and Aunt's Tammy. Okay. Well, let's see what else she's got to say. Oh, so I don't know if y'all was all here. Thank you, Brown. Thank you. I'll check it out. What was it? I don't know if y'all was all here before this woman came through, but she's also connected to this Uncle James. So that's fun. But she's talking about, oh, so was the Uncle James the brother then? I should have turned my notifications off. I'm sorry y'all heard that. My condolences. Your grandpa's James as well. Sounds like Brittany's in the lead. Buried in the same place. Okay. All right. So we're going with you. We're going with you, but like take what resonates, okay? Let's get her message out here. She is very particular. So there's like 4 main people. You're going to have to bear with me as I get this out, okay? She's talking about her will or whatever her wishes are for things to be delegated. And there's 4 main people. I don't know who they are. They could be 4 siblings. I'm not going to look at the screen while I'm channeling, so hang on, just so y'all know. I don't want you to type for no reason. But there's 4 main people that are involved in this delegation of this will. And she is like she's really adamant that it's done exactly the way that she wanted it to be done. And she's even saying to, I think it's to you, so you must be involved in this somehow, that if you look at how she's delegating her, it's got to be like property and finances and such, then you'll see what she's trying to do here. There's a reason to why she wants it delegated that way. And I think there's somebody within that four people category or whatever that might not see that, and they might want to like switch it up a little bit. It's a male that wants to do that, by the way. And it's like, knock it off, Toto. I want to call him Toto. He's short. He's short for a man, and I apologize to any short men out there that may hear this, but he's short for a man. And he just needs to pipe it down. 4 siblings, she has 3 children. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's for you. But there's something that like there's a reason that you have to hear this, and it's not like, go tell them all the things and like you have to do this, but like you're really smart, so you can like look at it on paper and be like, I see what she's doing. No, let me tell you what she's doing. This is why she's doing this. So you kind of like mediate it a little bit. He's trying to swipe 33 acres. Well, she on the other side now. Don't fuck around. You're going to find out. Thanks, Brown. She's fun. She's very prim and proper until you fuck around, and then she's going to like sick somebody on you. She won't even do it. She ain't even going to do it. She'll have somebody else do it. That's the way to do it. Let's be honest. This is why you're my favorite. Why? What did I do? What did I do? I like her, though. What a pleasure for her. Or for me. For her. It was a pleasure for both of us. For both of us. Ladies, did you get anything from Miss Ma'am over here? You're awesome, Veronica. You're awesome. Oh, yeah. You got to. Sometimes I don't want to, and then I dig around, and then I'm like, just say it. Say it in the ratchetest way possible. She is hilarious, very calm. Good. Thank you. Thank you. So you can ask your questions, and either your people will show up, or you don't ask anything and they show up and call you out. You know what I mean? Nat says she's working. She's going to send the ethereal. Yeah. I used to tell my husband not to like snap at me. I'd be like, don't holler at me. You're going to stub your toe. There's a whole thing in Raised by Spirit about how gangster spirit can fucking be. If you fuck around, you will find out. It's like one of my most dearest chapters, and it's so fucked up, but the truth is the truth. Oh, I'm going to get restricted. Anyways, what else do we want to know? Nobody has claimed this gentleman over here, but he's not being persistent or anything. So I want to call you Mammy. I'm going to call you Selena because I know it's not Mammy. Anyways, Selena says, I'd like to know if any of my grandmothers are checking in, but doubt it. They are always quiet. Sometimes they're picky with who they talk to. My dad wouldn't talk to nobody. He's like, bitch, you're going to learn. Honey, they've been, Miss Selena, one of them at least one of your grandmothers has been gone for bitch, she is already back. She is already incarnated again. The one that's been gone for like 20-ish years, she's already come back into the family as a boy, as a little boy. Hey. Oh, I love channeling dads. Tell him to get his ass in here. Gotta trust the vibe, Brown. How do we say that? K28. Yeah, there is a man present. Let me scroll back down. All right, well, let's just see who comes in. It's a little easier for me that way. She's all up in her parents' love life. She's like, are they together? Oh, I love the name Ryan. Call him in. Call him in. Who is in what now? So there is a gentleman that's here, and he's a little under 6 foot, and he's broad in the shoulders, okay? And he's a little fuller throughout, but he's not like overweight. And he's got a mustache, and he's got a full head of hair, and all of it's like salt and pepper. And he's got like this distinguishedness about him. Button-down shirt. Not fancy though. He's not fancy with his button-down shirt. He's just, button-down shirt. It's actually maroon, and it's like maroon striped. Let me see if I can get his name. He looks like a Tony. I scrolled back from that. Does that say Dainty Dragon? That's adorable. He looks like a Tony. You know what I'm saying? If it's Albert, who said Albert? Samantha. If it's Albert, there's got to be a Nick in the family there, connected somehow to, I believe Nick is alive, by the way. If this is, I would take Nico, but Nico? Did I say that wrong? I apologize. His name is Nick, but we call him Nick. Nico. I knew it was a typo. Okay. Dainty Dragon. But the thing is, like, let me just clarify this just so we're all on the same page here. So the gentleman that's coming in, he did not say Albert, but if you remind me, I'll tell you a little trick of the trade. But he did say what I thought was Nick. I would take Nico all day, if that's how you say it. So this gentleman would have to be connected in that way. He also has a connection with the month of June, and I actually think that that's his transition month. And he had 3 children. And somehow, technically, it would have been 4. I don't know what that means. So Dainty Dragon seems like she might be. Your birthday is June. I would take your birthday being in June. That still counts because it's a connection. Hello, Miss Carter. Sounds like a postcard. Yeah, 3 children, but technically 4. I don't know what that means. He's nice though. At least he stands in front of me. Sometimes they stand behind me. It's irritating. He had 2 sons. He took UN and then passed when your mom was 9, approximately his youngest. Okay. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We're going to pin your comment for 60 seconds. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he's not your bio dad, okay? None of that shit matters when you understand the soul. You know what I mean? But he's right here. And I know that don't mean like a motherfuck to y'all, but it's nice for me. So give me a second. What a rock. What a rock. That's what he reminds me of. He's not saying that. But I'm saying that he was a rock in the family. But he's explaining why he had to go when he went. Front and center is nice. Thank you, Veronica. It so is. And I love your new profile picture, by the way. Look, there was a little boy. So like he's standing right here, and based off how tall he was, he's got a little boy with brown hair that comes up like to his. Oh, I must have my volume down. Did we just win something? Squirrel! Maverick. You'll get it later if you ask me who Maverick is. But anyways, the point is, this little boy is like up to his hip. He's got light brown hair. And he's talking about how he had to, there is an alignment somewhere with this little boy coming in and being born. I feel as though this gentleman transitioned first and then the little boy came in. Because that's basically what he's saying. He had to transition to be on the other side because he's important to, he has a role over there on the other side that's connected to this little boy. And the little boy is like such a little shit. You know what I mean? Like he's a typical boy. He like does shit that he would have did. He gets into shit the way he used to get it, like mechanics or even just like dicking around with something, like trying to like take it apart and put it together. God. Oh, that's how you end up with lawn ornaments. Yes, please tippy tap. Long hair or full head of hair. The gentleman has a full head of hair, salt and pepper mustache. Old school. It's got swagger to him. That sounds like him. Yeah, this is for Dainty Dragon. So please, like, that's really big. Don't fuck around with my internet connection. Spectrum. This is really important. Like, so I don't know if it's you. I actually don't think that it's you, but I think it's other people in the family that have like not been able to fully overcome the grief, and they're stuck in the grief, and they can see the brightness in this little boy, but it'll really help like kick them the fuck out of this grief stage when they hear even the idea. You don't have to prove anything to anybody, but that he transitioned with purpose, and it aligns with this little boy. And though this little boy is not him, he has mannerisms like him. You know what I'm saying? He acts like him. And the other thing is that you need to know, there's a couple of things you need to know, Dainty Dragon. You need to know that whatever the issue was with his breathing or the lungs, he didn't like feel that. He didn't like suffer in any way from that. And there's something else about your fucking relationship, Dainty Dragon. I'm going to take a breather. Let me know if you want to know about what he's saying about your relationship. You tell me. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Hello. No, he didn't. Cross the board, every single person. You would love that. Okay. Cross the board. Nobody suffers, y'all. Nobody suffers. I don't care if they were like going downhill for days, months, weeks. The soul is like in and out. In and out. I'm pretty sure my soul left the body the other day at the grocery store. You know what I mean? I didn't even remember entering my pen. Anyways, that's not the point. But it is very true. My mother was out of her body days before she fully left. You know what I mean? Like, go watch it. Go listen to Raised by Spirit on the YouTubes for that. But anyways, so you're hello, Orby. So your relationship. Okay. So there's an approval for your relationship. And I'm like, well, you were young when he passed. Oh, that's shitty. Well, he's still going strong over there. He never left your side. But okay, but that makes sense because he's talking about there's an approval for your relationship. Like he approves of your relationship type thing. And I'm like, well, I feel like you've been in this relationship for a minute. So I'm like, why are you approving something that she's been in for a minute? So the fact that he passed when you were young kind of does make sense. But he is saying that he approves of this current whatever it is that you're going with right now. And he said, this is quote, bitch. Quote, you have enough money in your savings account to take your vacation. Stop waiting and take the vacation. End quote. I'm going to smoke after that. You're married. Well, he does. And take the motherfucking vacation, bitch. He made some comment. He's like, I'm going to show her exactly how much I know about her life and talk about her bank account. That's what he said. You literally been stressed about going on. Go on motherfucking vacation. Go on vacation. Go on vacation. Spend it. You come right on back around. The money will come right on back around. Don't worry about it. It's only a couple $1,000s, bitch. I saw your bank account. Make you think twice before you do something now. Daddy over there watching all your shit. You lost your Lorraine. You lost your dad and your grand back in December 6th and January 2nd. Oh, that's super close. That's super close. Well, holler at him and tell him to get up in here. For Nadine Brittany. Thank you, Veronica. All right. Let me bring Nat up in here real quick. Do I remember how to do this? We don't know. Where are you? I'm going to invite you, Nat. It'll be good. Now I can smoke. Y'all, this is Natalie.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Jen, let's do this together because it is hard to do this
to
on.
Smoke. You said you had something.
I'll kick it off. I got it. I'm just saying that I've never done this for someone. I've never read for someone on
51 or you're gonna pop her cherry, bitch. Let's go.
On TikTok Live.
Yeah, on TikTok Live. Let's clarify.
Is your name Brittany who we were talking about earlier, for Cheryl who just passed earlier before
Brittany. She says her name is Brittany.
Okay, Brittany. Okay, I'm not even, there's 28 new messages. I can't even see the bottom.
I'll read the messages to you. How about that?
Okay, cool. And then Brittany, are you an Aquarius?
Here she goes. Here she goes. Yeah, Natalie.
Okay.
Well, I'll wait. I'll read it. She says no. She's a Leo. Just tell them.
Okay. So
not an Aquarius. Her mom is an Aquarius.
Oh, okay. All right. They want the Aquarius mom to rest, but they are acknowledging that you're having like a family feud situation, and that there is a family member that's being super ambitious is a nice way to say it.
That's her brother that we're talking about.
Yeah. It sounds like it. And then, or is it, or your cousin? Anyways, they're talking about how they want to say that there has been some like recent improvement with like how you've been doubting yourself. What?
This bitch. Okay, first of all, me and Brittany have to be friends. The fact that this first of all, I don't condone loathing. But I absolutely motherfucking love that you use that word. I love that word. Like, I
It's our
won't say the
favorite.
word hate. I'll be like, loathe. I loathe it. Okay, so let me just catch you up, Nat. I apologize for interrupting you, but she says that it's the parent's oldest child, and Brittany loathes her. Brittany also overcame depression.
Oh, good job. Okay, well, they want to say like they see you, right? Your ancestors, your guides, nice work. They're clapping. They're clapping for that. They want to acknowledge that. And they're also wanting to acknowledge that there is some injustice here, I think, with this family situation. And they're also wanting the Aquarius to rest.
Tell
That
your mama
they
to take a nap, bitch. Tell
Yeah,
your mama to take a nap.
she's grieving right now there, and she's kind of like fighting it, or rather she's rebelling against everyone's advice. And it's real important that she
She's the one that needs to know that he had a job over there to take care of this little boy that got born into the family, right? That's still the same. No, that's the other dude. My apologies. My
Okay.
apologies.
Okay. um and then I need to, is there a, do you know
Mm.
who's the Virgo? Sorry. Who has like a September birthday in your family? No?
She's a Virgo moon. How about you just like identify the, and because it takes, there's a lag with the comments.
Okay.
So she's picking up on a Virgo.
Okay. Um, I don't think it's you, Brittany. So we're gonna look at it like this, in that there, I think that the overall, they want her to say no. Whoever is in charge of, and with this family dispute, like if someone is coming after her to make a decision, the guides are saying to wait. Did you shake your head? That wasn't it.
Oh, I was shaking my head at Dainty Dragon.
Okay. I
Does
think
that
Brittany.
does that I was gonna ask Brittany, does that kind of resonate with you? Do you understand what she's trying to say? Candy's like, I need someone to come in for me. I got too much going on for someone not to come in. Not to come in.
Who's holding back? What do you mean?
Talking to you, boo boo. She understands. Oh, social cues are okay.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I mean, I think that that's the overall arching message, is that it's real important. It's that you and your mom say no to whoever is trying to force this family decision down your throats. It's not the time to make a decision. Your mom needs to rest. Whatever she's trying to do, she needs to sit down.
oh,
And they're calling it like this pattern of like forcefulness, of like control, Brittany, is ancestral. And so not only is it important in this life for your instance, for whatever's going on for this particular decision, it's ancestral. So it's like karmically important that you guys take a beat before you make any decisions, and let your mom finish grieving.
yeah. She says she understands. I got too much coming through. But you know, if you need more information on the ancestral type, I don't think she does, but definitely reach out if you do. But I have a mail here for Candy.
Okay, thanks, Brittany. Yeah, you can reach out and we'll talk later, or I hope that
Um,
helps.
follow Natalie as well. And I love what you said. I can't concentrate. So, she knows, you know. But yeah, follow Natalie. Follow Natalie if you want any more advice, or if you need any more advice or whatnot. But I need to talk to Candy. So are you here, dear? Because I have a younger male that's here, and he died of an overdose. He's here for you, and I think that he is. We won. He's here. I don't know if he's blood related to you, if he's like a cousin or if he's just a friend, but I know that y'all are about the same age. And I don't know if you got the tattoo for him or if he got a tattoo for you or some shit. Definitely can't be cousins if that's the case, right? I mean, I guess you could, but I would hope not. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Your best friend died of an overdose. Okay. Well, did you know he had a thing for you, bitch? But he's talking about the tattoo, right? So, but I don't know. I can't tell if he's talking about like, because it's images, it's not words, but I can't tell if it's like you got a tattoo for him or he got a tattoo for you, like when he was still around here in the physical. Oh shit. And he's talking about a baby. This is for Candy. But he's talking about a baby. But here's the thing with the baby. The baby was this. I feel like this was a while ago. Okay, so we're going back in time just a smidge. But either you were pregnant and you lost the baby, or the other. He's talking about a pregnancy. So, and he's talking about how it would have been a little girl, but we need to talk about this. And I don't even think he's connected to it. Like, I think he was just around or some shit. Or maybe he wasn't around and it needs to be addressed and he's just the one that's coming through to address it. So, early pregnancy. Why do I say early pregnancy? Because I feel like it was a long time ago. So you were younger. Yeah. Candy's like, I'm out. Candy's like, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to talk about it. He didn't say the name Michael. There she is. He didn't say the name Michael. He's talking about you. He's talking about the tattoo. Number one. So that has to fit somewhere. But he's talking about you. He's talking about a pregnancy that you had. Bitch, they got my motherfucking zip code every day. I'm hustling. But this was a pregnancy. It was like you either miscarried or the other occurred, and he wants to address that. That's what he wants to address. Why that's what he wants to address, I don't know, because I think this is the furthest thing from your mind, but here we are. He does have a point. Do you know who he's talking about? Because like he will not give up nor go on. And I got somebody behind him. Hey, at least they're forming a line for us, though, right? It's kind of them. Maybe that's why I rearranged my room. I digress. But like he's not his girlfriend. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it would have been a girl. Um, but I don't want to say would have been like that's the end of it. Okay. It's just recognizing maybe they both felt like it was a girl. They talked about it, whatever, whatever. Would have been a girl. Was this 7 years ago? I shouldn't ask. But she did miscarry. He was best friends and she did miscarriage. Okay. So there's a 7 year reference that he wants to talk about here. So either it occurred while they were in the relationship at 7 years or it was 7 years ago, whichever one fits. But the 7 is very important. And she's in a newer relationship. It's all about everybody approving everybody's motherfucking relationships. Anyways, oh, and he's talking about how beautiful she was. She had long, I don't know if it's like lighter on the ends, but I know it's darker like here and it is actually straight. And she had these really high cheekbones. She had this beautiful smile and he's just talking about how beautiful she is. But she's in like this new relationship. I feel like it's new, so I don't know. But he does things, I'll say like mannerisms maybe, that remind her of him. And he's like, that's the fucking point. Basically, like he's got a hand. Think of it this way, okay? He's got a hand to play when like he says something that is similar to the way he would have said it to her. It's like him coming through. But anyways, but there's another baby that's coming or that came, and the whole point of bringing up this baby girl that didn't come in the beginning between the two of them is that it's the same soul coming back again, and it will be a girl. And he's like, he never, how did he say it? He could never be to her what this guy is for her, and he's happy that she's getting what she, everything that she ever wanted or deserved, or any of that. Isn't it beautiful? It's very sweet. Like he kind of acts like he's got like this rougher gangster exterior, but he's just a big motherfucking teddy bear on the inside. She just got married, and another baby bitch. Oh, I can see her, but she is beautiful. Your best friend there, like the way he talks about her. Oh, please tell her these things if she's open to it. How beautiful. And also like the whole thing will be on my YouTube. All my lives go on my YouTube the next day. So they'll all be there forever and ever and ever. He is so awesome. He never even told me his name though. He does like to have a hat on sometimes, and sometimes he wears it to the side, and I'm like, that's so 1990s. She struggled so bad with his fit. Well, I'm telling you, it's hard, man. It's hard. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not condoning things, but what I am saying, she has his hat in his car. Well, he's rocking it. Um, like I know it's a problem, addiction and such of all forms, but like some of the best souls struggle with addiction here. Like creme de la creme, you know? All right, give me a second. Let's see. What a pleasure too. Like seriously, by the way, thank you for being in the live and like speaking for him was amazing. Just tell your people to come in. There is a line. There is a gentleman that was trying to come through behind this younger man. Thank you. Hello, Donna. We're just chilling and channeling and having fun and being inspired. There's two of them coming through. So there's a male and a female that are coming through. And it's either like a guy and his mother or a guy and his mother-in-law. So why do I say it like that? Like, number one, she is definitely older than him. She has short man haircut, light hair. It's the only way I know how to explain it. You know, PC way of saying man haircut. She's a little fuller hair, but like I can't see her whole body because she's kind of like peeping out. But and then the gentleman is probably like 50s, 60s, olive skin, looks Italian. If they're brother or sister, she had to have been hella older than him. You know what I mean? No, they're not brother or sister. So the woman has a name connection with Judy. Judy, going once, going twice. I think it's Judy, right? It could be Julie, bitch. It could be Julie. Sometimes when there's a lot of people around, like those TikToks that you see, it's no joke. It's like trying to have a conversation in a loud bar, and y'all know that ain't gonna happen. Sometimes it's like y'all gotta speak the motherfucker up. What is this? Who art thou? No, it is Judy. Yeah. You again, bitch? Knock it off. She has summoned the entire bloodline to the live. Veal resonate with her. He is older. He's like, I mean, it's hard to say. Like, he's in his 50s, 60s, if I'm going based off look. He's got darker skin, like olive. Again, with the mustache. He's got facial hair. She's actually just a smidge taller than him. You didn't ask her? Well, maybe you did. No. So Judy is connected. Is it just a name connection? And it's Tom. Tom and Judy. Tom and Judy. I don't know if it's her name or if it's a name associated with her. I usually just say they're connecting names. Tom and Judy. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Judy. Oh. Sharon says, my dad is Tom. My daughter is... I don't want to mispronounce your daughter's name, so I'm not going to say it. Where are your parents? Just be patient. He passed of something lung related, and it turned to be like throat related, like esophagus or some shit. Isn't that like emphysema? I think that's what he's talking about. And he died before her, so she had to bury her son. So then his mother and son. Melissa. So if you have your dad is Tom and your daughter's name, where's the Melissa? And I'm gonna say it's for you, Boo. It's lost in the comments. The only reason they're coming through is because sit tight, Dana. Chillax. You know what I'm saying? Don't we all need help? Anyways, he's the only one that's talking. The gentleman is the only one that's. Melissa was in the family photo on Great Daddy's Land. She used to date your cousin. Okay. Okay. Yes, we do, Queen T. Yes, we do. All right, so this is all he wants to say. Brittany. It's Brittany, bitch. You need to take out a loan. Okay? You need to take out a loan. Tom is your uncle. I'm part of a twin pair. Shit. Anyways, you need to take out a loan. This feels like it's more like, I don't know about, I'm not trying to give you like financial advice or anything, but he's talking about taking out a loan, and this is separate from like something that's personal. So this is all about like a loan that is maybe something for you to invest in. And again, it's only like maybe for, I don't know. I'm going to say there's $4,000 involved in here, but this isn't it. This is something that you're investing in. And I feel like you're investing it in work. So slow our roll. Hold on one second. So yeah, take out the loan. There's somebody in here that in the chat are watching. Yeah, get that money. What was it? Oh yeah. Listen. There's a female that's coming through. I'll see what other details I can get, but I'm telling you right now, she's your grandmother. And when you were little, you used to have unreasonable nightmares. And why are they unreasonable? Because technically you don't have no reason to be having nightmares like this at such a young age. And you would see, like the nightmare with some about it was like consistent, but it was about faces. And it's almost like Terminator-like, if any of you are familiar with that, because it's the one side of the face looks different than the natural side. That's you, Karen. She wants to talk about this because there's something else that's reoccurring, number one, in the dreams right now, that I don't think it's like that, but it's kind of like that. It's similar, or maybe it just has a similar feel to it. And she's bringing it up because everything that you're asking to have clarity on is being blocked by whatever the fuck that fear is that's now resurfacing. It says 32 years later. 32 years later. So what are you, like 40-ish? I'm 43. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you were just seeing people, for the most part, when you were younger, how they died or how they transitioned or different expressions of that. You have a really active third eye, like it's active, because you're super, like you're very much so a visionary. So you can take a plain room, and in your mind you can see exactly the different ways that you could do it, for example. So you have a really sharp vision. But when it comes to spirit, you are motherfucking terrified. Like blackness. Why? Gotten used to it. Okay. You gotta lean into it, is essentially what she's suggesting. Like, lean into some of the things that might be a little, quote, uncomfortable, because she ain't gonna let nothing and no one touch you or your energy unless there's a purpose to it. And there's a real purpose to this. All right. See if we can get it up to 100, bitch. My Aries is showing. You know what I mean? Okay, good. Lean into it. I'm telling you, like, I would never tell somebody to like willy-nilly go into something, because you just, we don't like discernment, bitch, is what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you is, like, she's telling you that you can lean into it and ain't a motherfucking thing gonna touch you. So you ain't got nothing to be scared of. And if you do feel a little nervous or whatever at any point in time, she, she's right there all the time. You don't even have to call her. Huh? But you could if you'd like, if it makes you feel better. But lean into it, because there's like a big thing with that. It's something really big. It's something really good. It's something very spiritually accessible and open. I like it. And restoring too, because whatever it is that you're leaning into, it really helps. Be it souls or people or both, I don't know, but it's helpful as fuck. If he comes back, did Tony say anything about Nick? We'll ask. Lean with it, rock with it. Veronica's going to start the spirit shuffle. Welcome if you're new here. We just go with the swing of things. Yeah, lean in. And then if you have any questions, just ask. Just ask. But I feel like you're pretty seasoned. I feel like you're good. It's only been an hour? Absolutely. Thanks for hanging. Sometimes I come on here and I do like little things. Earlier I made this comment about, like, I couldn't figure out so-and-so's name or whatnot, and we had brought this up the other night. You can do like a wheel of fortune in your mind's eye, you know what I mean? Like a letter for each thing. And so, like, if it's super confusing, just fucking spin that wheel. And then that was how I understood it was Nick. I learned how to do that because I did a reading for somebody who was, she wasn't, what was she? I don't remember what her ethnicity was, but I was not familiar with it. And I was like, somebody was trying to tell me their name, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what you're saying. And she's like, we'll see if they'll spell it. I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. I shall. Mm-hmm. Copy and encoder. They can come through before they even leave the physical body. Well, thank you. I did see your question. I'm waiting for answers. It is like chapstick. It is like chapstick. This was my chapstick that I got on Easter when the lady came to my house and she gave me a little baby white Jesus. And I was like, his skin is the wrong color, ma'am, but thank you. He's darker than that. Okay. I have a sister here that died of call your mama. Or no, you don't want your mama. Hold on. What did you want? Who did you want? Solidina? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Dana? Dinah? We'll get you a nickname. But I have a sister here that passed. Like, she's young. She looks like she's like in her, well, maybe 30s. Um, Something about like dialysis, or it might not be dialysis. It might just be like organ failure. That's not helpful, but Veronica probably knows how to say that. Veronica is our spelling bee champion. Return to wisdom with V, and return to wisdom with D. That's her mama. And then there's Phoenix, and then there's Lola. Go follow all of them. Nat. A couple other girls aren't on here yet. Anyway, sister, Oregon, Dina. She knows my brain language. Thank you, Veronica. Dina. Your mom had passed of heart failure. Okay. Return with Roz. Roz is all about it. Excuse me. Mm. Is it like Kelsey? Chelsea? She also has long, beautiful hair. She colored it though, like a red. It's not red. It's not like fire engine red. It's like a burgundy. It's like a dark brown with a burgundy tint. It's very pretty though. And she's like, she's not obsessed with her hair, but it's important to her. Absolutely, Danielle. Absolutely. Well, I mean, if they say so, it's like a 7-way phone call. You know what I mean? Like, I got your people coming in, but also I got my people coming in. So, because sometimes your people speak in ways I don't understand. So then my people are like, no, this is what this means. Long wavelength hair, yeah. Yes. Brittany, your bloodline's taking over the live. Don't feel bad. It happens. Well, whomever she is here as well. Dina, what is your question? I don't remember. Who do you want to talk to, Dina? Oh, Veronica, you're too kind. Veronica is wonderful at promoting us as a whole. That's okay. You want to talk to your mama? I don't normally ask this, but may I have? Oh, your mama loved Jesus. She loved Jesus. I often refer to him as Joshua Tomas, but it's interchangeable to me. She loved him. Loved him. Oh man, your people are fun. No, I'm being a little animated with it. What I know is that she was a believer of the thing of the. That's not how I meant to say it. She was a believer, but she was specifically like showing me like a cross that she had, and I think it was something that was like on the wall, and it meant a lot. It meant a lot to her. So there was a lot of love and sentiment into that. But she wasn't like, and forgive me if I'm saying this. Okay, she goes, not my mom. But what I was going to say was the only way I know how to put this is she wasn't like a Bible thumper, but she was a believer. Why is it this way? Hang on. Let me just ask some questions real quick. Is it Anne? Whoever this woman is, I believe her name is Anne or Anna. I don't think this is your mom. Well, different names, same meaning, boo boo. But Anne, hold on, because this is who it's coming from. So I believe her name is Anne. She's actually on the father's side of the family. So this isn't like a mom, this is a paternal grandmother, maybe great grandmother. And why is she throwing that up? She's like, gay. What? I'm asking what the fuck kind of organization they got going on here because I know, like, I'm all one for patterns and such. Watch me stroke my hair and think. But no, so, like, they got them split over up in this bitch. And what I'm asking is, why do you have them split? Because it may help me understand things a little bit more. So the point is we either got people coming over here, and there's no line, if that even makes sense to you, but like whatever. So it's just one person at a time over here. And then we got multiple people over here in this direction that are more so in a line. And then I got people coming over here. So I want to know why they got them separated. You know what I mean? You have an Anne. She's again, she's again older. She's got, like, it's not the man haircut, but like it's like that tight curl, but it's poofed out. It's not real tight curls. And it's like, it's not blue gray, it's more white, but it's not white. I'm trying to be specific. And she did, but she had a wooden cross. She had a wooden cross that was like super fucking important to her, very sentimental. She could potentially wore glasses, but if she wore glasses, she didn't wear them all the time. She didn't wear them all the time. She's well endowed here, and she has a bright pink button down. It's not a muumuu, it's like a robe, you know, and it's like, I don't even know what's going on in the chat. Fran. House coat. Thank you, Veronica. See, Veronica, you just need to come on here and correct my ratchet ass. Is that you for real, Dainty Dress? You and Brittany are taking over the live. It's great. I don't say that in a bad way. Phoenix says she feels like the cross was a gift to her. It was something. It was something special. Care Bear, your dog is with you, or a dog is with you, but it's a special dog. Kind of about the size of maybe like a golden retriever or a lab. She was the one that said she was to church every Wednesday on the church bus. Oh boy. All right. Wooden crosses on 2 doors. Maybe this is how it's going to be, ladies. Every time we come in, we get a couple of bitches and their entire bloodline comes through the whole evening. So then which one of you between, it's very interesting, Yvonne, between Dainty Dragon and Brittany Bitch, what was I going to ask? Oh yeah, between which one of you, who has the adoption in the family? Right. People are like, I don't know anybody that's transitioned. Well, they know you, boo-boo. They know you. Yeah, so between the two of you, where's the adoption? I'm probably going to take a break and chill out and bring whoever wants to come on and hang out with me for a minute. Lies be coming out. There was a cat adoption. Oh my goodness gracious. You're like those bitches where I'm like, you're gonna have a baby, and they're like, do animals count? No, bitch. Mom called when we were talking having an adoption in your family. I don't know if that's resonating. You have been here for a minute. I'm glad that you picked up the phone when your mom called. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. So the adoption that I was referring to, just to clarify, was either between Dainty Dragon and Miss Brittany over here. But I feel like it's probably connected to Dainty Dragon. We have women who lied on who was the real daddy. Yeah. You know, not to like give you guys any spoilers or anything, but in Raised by Spirit, the audiobook that is all about my life on YouTube. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. They used to lie about shit all the time. All the time. That's what they used to do. Wayne from Wichita. His wife is fun to channel. She is fun. She is fun. All right. We're going to take a smidge of a break. We're going to read the chat. Veronica, Phoenix, anybody? Anybody want to come on and chitty chat here for a minute? Now it's different. Now it's different. Grandbaby bonus children. Oh, good. Our power's back on. Okay. I respect that. Our power's been out this whole time. But we're country, so we got a generator. That sounds terrible. People that are not in the country probably have generators too. But I don't know what you're doing in the city, really, quite seriously. It's very loud there. Does anybody have any plans for tomorrow? Anybody celebrating Mommy's Day? Anybody do anything fun like that? Sleeping in, having fantastic coffee. You were probably the one hollering at me like, bitch, I live in the city and I have a generator. Shut the fuck up. Where you going, Dainty Dragon? Aw, breakfast is good. Breakfast is good. More plants with your mom. What kind of plants? Oh, that's sweet, Miss Love. That's what I'm calling you, Miss Love. Brunch with mom. I say call in. Tennessee, bitch. We might be related. Flowers and veggies, that's good. You'll be working. Everybody call in tomorrow and go on strike. Show them what happens when we take a break. The world stops. I feel like you should call in tomorrow, but I'm not the best person. I'll instigate you to leave your 9 to 5 all day. You go do what makes you happy. Ooh, everyone's favorite coffee. Good coffee, number one. You know what I mean? And sometimes when it doesn't work, sometimes, hey baby. Oh, good, you're finally home after 17 hours of work. Get some rest. I'm just gonna hang out and channel Jer Bear. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Getting your nails done is great. I used to get my nails done all the time and I miss them, but I type. And I literally look like Peter Griffin with nails on when I type, and it takes me so long. So I'm just like, forget it. Cuban coffee. Ah, yes. Lola. Sometimes I want to snort the coffee grounds because they don't work as well. But the white stuff's bad for you. I'm just saying, I've never done it, but I know. I know better than that. Haven't been in a 9 to 5 since 22. Good for you. Good for you. Mm-hmm. So it's AZ Trinity Love. That's a mouthful, bitch. Are you in Aries? Next break is at 6 a.m. What do you mean, Jeremy? What do you mean? You're a Virgo? I have a soft spot in my heart for Virgos. And Libras and Cancers follow me around like the Black Plague. But I love you guys. You ladies. Dude's mom is here. You're an Aquarius. One of my sons is an Aquarius. Phoenix is a Cancer. I'm a Scorpio rising. Scorpio is the fieriest of water signs. It really is. Scorpio is the one that Phoenix always says this, but Scorpio is the one that will either fucking drown your ass or hydrate your ass. Watch out. Geminis get a bad rap. Okay? They get a bad rap. But also Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius because I like saying it. Pisces. Poetic Pisces. Taurus. Stubborn. You guys get a bad rap too. You're not all stubborn. You're builders. You're in love with the Cancer. Well, can he handle you? That's the real question. That's the real question. It's disgusting. Go eat some food, Jeremy. Your husband's a Scorpio. You're a Virgo. You married a Libra, so did I. How's that working out for you there, Shannon? What are you, Shannon? Did you say? We are gonna like shit talk all the zodiacs. You have 2 daughters that are in Aquarius. Me, oh my. What are you questioning? Aries, Pisces. I mean, I'm not going to tell you my big 3, but I can tell you that I resonate. Virgo rising, Leo sun. Cancer, Scorpio. Well, at least your children got it together. Cancer, married, Scorpio with 2 Capricorn kids. You'd be fine. You'd be fine. They'll take care of you. You know what I mean? Your sister is an Aries. She'll beat somebody's ass for you, bitch. But she doesn't have to worry about it because you'll just poison them. I'm not condoning any of this. I'm just shit talking. Is anyone actually in love with a Cancer? Okay, unhealed Cancer men are just as bad as unhealed Cancer women. We can't discriminate. How is it working with you and your Libra? I've been married for 25 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he's still alive. So that's a plus in my book. Yeah. Unhealed any sign is a no bueno. That's right. How bad are unleashed Cancers together? I don't know, man. You get them mad enough, they'll start crying all over the place. I'm just kidding. My sister's a Cancer, and most of my sisters up in this bitch are Cancers, okay? And they know. They know I say all this with love. But you get a Cancer upset, like pissed off, and they are going to cry about it and beat your ass at the same motherfucking time. That's just how it is. Me and my sister never argued, though. She hit a wall behind my face like one time, and I kind of deserved it. Like, she's like, I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to get real close, bitch. Yeah, it makes it. Listen, Pisces moon, I understand. The harder you cry, the madder you get. June 22nd. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's a day. That's a day. Well, I'm really glad that I was able to come on tonight. I usually try to stick around for about 2 hours, but I rearranged this entire studio today, and I don't have too many other people coming in right now. But, um, Thank you for everybody that hung out and like allowed me to channel. And I know Nat came in here and shared a couple of things. I will be on a couple of times a week, and we'll go with the flow, but there's always going to be channeling. So you're more than welcome. If they didn't come through tonight, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be back. We'll be back. And just keep talking to your people, because with or without us, they're gonna get their answers across to you. And I hope you guys, all you mamas out there, enjoy tomorrow. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. And I'll be back on soon. Guys, take care.